So now we got the pollen grains, which are the male gamete, and the embryo sac, which is the female gamete. This was our embryo sac, right, which is the female gamete. So after that, pollination will occur, that is transfer of pollen grains to the stigma. This process is called as pollination. So pollination will occur. Did you remember, students? This part, upper part, this is our stigma. So the pollen grains are transferred to stigma. Following pollination, the pollen grains, it will take up water and pollen tube emerges out. Now this pollen tube, it grows through the style towards the ovule, that is the pollen tube will reach the ovule, that is the female part. The growing pollen tube, it enters the embryo sac through micropyle end. So that small opening was there, did you remember, in the embryo sac? So from there the pollen tube used to enter the embryo sac. The two sperm cells are released into the embryo sac. So we have studied that in the generative cell, it contains the generative cell of the pollen grains, it contains two sperm cells. So these two sperm cells, these are released into the embryo sac. Out of these two sperm cells, one fuses with the egg to produce zygote, the other fuses with the central cell, giving rise to primary endosperm nucleus, and this phenomena is called as triple fusion. See here, students, this is our pollen tube, and pollen tube, inside that we have the generative cell. Generative cell, it lies in the cytoplasm of the tube cells, right, and this generative cell, it contains two sperm cell. So once the pollen grain, it falls on the stigma part of the female part of flower, so this stigma, it acts as a landing platform for the pollen grains. So whatever pollen grains used to come, it used to first land on stigma. Now this pollen grain, it will take up the water and the pollen tube, it emerges out from them, the pollen tube. Okay. In the next step, the pollen tube, it grows through the style towards the ovule. So you can see here, pollen tube is emerging out and it will move towards the style. This was the style of female part, right? So the pollen tube will grow through the style and it will move towards the ovule, this part. Now the growing pollen tube, it will then enter to the embryo sac. This was our embryo sac, right? So the pollen tube, it will enter the embryo sac through micropyle end. The small opening was there, so through that opening the pollen tube used to enter. The two sperm cells are released into the embryo sac. So in the embryo sac, the sperm cells which was there from generative cell, so these sperm cells, these are released into the embryo sac. It will release into this embryo sac. This will be more clear. So from micropyle end, pollen tube enters, it will release the sperm cells, the two sperm cells in the embryo sac here inside. So out of these, one sperm cell, it fuses with the egg, the center one, egg cell. So one of the sperm cell, it fuses with the egg cell and it will produce zygote. The another sperm cell, it fuses with the central cell here with the pollen nuclei. It fuses with the central cell and it will give rise to primary endosperm nucleus, PEN, primary endosperm nucleus. So the other sperm cell will fuse with the pollen nuclei and it will give rise to primary endosperm nucleus. So since three nucleus are involved, right? Two polar nuclei and one sperm cell. So that is why we call this phenomena as triple fusion is occurring here. Three nucleus are involved, right? That is why the word triple fusion. See here, one fuses with the egg cell, this middle cell, this one of the sperm cell fuses with this, and another sperm cell, it fuses with the polar nuclei, the central cell, and it will form the endosperm 3N. Since three nucleus are involved, that is why we call it as triple fusion. And fertilization is taking place two times. One here with the egg cell, one sperm cell fuses with the egg cell, right? And another fertilization is taking place here. Another sperm cell fuses with this polar nuclei. So fertilization is taking place two times. That is why we call it as double fertilization.